Peter Manley has won 7 consecutive legs. He needs 2 more to book his place in the semi-finals of the European Championship and a clash with Adrian Lewis. It's Robert Thornton against Phil Taylor. It's Manley's day so far after being 3-0 down. And what a performance it's been, what a fight back. Early on, we said that Manley was poor, and he was. He'd be the first to admit it. But my, has he battled back. He's been helped, it has to say, by a below-par performance from his opponent.
Well, that's right. Alan Tabern playing so well at the moment, but it's not happened for him today. Played so well yesterday. Coming back against Klassen. Can he do it against Peter Manley? Needs a big effort. The man from St Helens needs a few conversions here.
Well, whatever happens here, Tabern's consolation, if you're just joining us, he has now secured a place at the Grand Slam of Darts by the fact that either Taylor or Thornton will reach the final, and they are already at Wolverhampton. So some consolation, or are we going to see a spectacular Tabern comeback, the likes that we saw yesterday when he won 7 consecutive legs to beat Klassen? But Manley ain't in the mood to let him.
Well, I'm sure he's just playing to win, but he's keeping his Grand Slam of Darts place alive. And if he does win this game, that knocks Jamie Caven out of the equation. Double top for Manley.
60.
Well, this is a chance for Alan Tabern, and one of those chances that he needs to take. Well, is it the one? And is it another one? So now he's 99, and he'll have to put a flake in that.
21.
So for 8-3, Peter Manley, for an 8th leg on the spin, and Manley is one away from a crashing victory over Alan Tabern, and he's one step closer to the Grand Slam.
41.
Although he's 8-3 ahead, Peter stood behind there, digging in and making sure he doesn't make any mistakes.
Well, you made the point, we were nattering during the break when he was 7-2 up on Wade, that he'd lost concentration, didn't he? I think that's very much in his mind here, not to blow it again.
He said that to me last night, and James Wade came all the way back and put him under all that pressure.
142.
He's looking good. Almost 100 ahead.
Well, knowing Alan Tabern, he will be embarrassed by this. Like in his interview after his victory over Klassen, he said, you know, the motivation when he was 6-2 down was he didn't want to walk off stage being embarrassed, being humiliated. But at the moment, it is an embarrassment, and this is not the real Alan Tabern. Well, that is.
Well, fantastic darts from Tabern, but we've just not seen enough of it. But his main problem has been his finishing.
59.
And he's got a chance here to pull another leg back. Well, double top. And, well, clinical there from Tabern. Gives himself a clap. He knows he's missed a big opportunity here to get to his first semi-final. But take nothing away from Peter Manley. He has done a professional job,
60.
but still a little bit of work to do.
We don't write Tabern off, that's for sure. Lesson learned from yesterday, but 265 with 5 darts to finally stop the rot after Manley won 8 legs on the spin.
And I wonder if Tabern does manage to get another couple of legs, it'll be in Peter's mind. Doesn't look like that at the moment.
Even Alan Tabern can't compete with a moustache like that.
95.
Yeah, one of the Tabern fans has obviously been growing that for a lot longer. Manley just needs to hit. Well, 164.
Professional he's been in this leg.
100.
Well, he's got 6 darts from here to book his spot in the semi-finals. He's going to need them as well.
84.
Well, good recovery with the last dart. Went down for the 19s first. Made a mess of it. Recovered. And unless Tabern hits a treble, which he doesn't, Peter Manley leaves himself 80 for the match. So treble 20, double 10. Big 20 for double top. Well, he's going to have to move over. Double top for Manley. Well, 146 for Tabern. It's a big ask. He's capable. But he needs 2 trebles. Not this time.
Well, he's gone for the 25. But Manley here for the match to keep the Grand Slam dream alive. Well, he was nowhere near with any of them, and it was very similar yesterday against Wade when he blew 3 darts for the match at tops, and he was nowhere near with any of them. Deja vu.
Well, if Tabern hits this, which he hasn't, well, that's exactly, Alan. That was a wide. So another chance for Manley, double top. I can't see him missing again. And he doesn't. That's Peter Manley, a 9-4 winner. So many legs on the trot there. 9-4 win over Alan Tabern, and books his place in the semi-final against Adrian Lewis later on today.
So, the last 4 men standing. It's Fulton against Taylor. It's Lewis against Manley. And for Peter Manley, 1 more win, and he's at the Grand Slam. Brilliant performance from 1 dart.
Bring your sister over here, let her dance with me just for the hell of it. It's got to be the shirt. The pink man continues to set a very decent pace here. Okay, not staggering averages, but an excellent match. Peter Manley reeled off 8 legs in a row from 3-0 down, got to 8-3 and finished the job. Certainly a much better checkout success rate, gave himself a lot of chances and is through to the semi-finals. He or Adrian Lewis will now qualify for the Grand Slam. Alan Tabern, by the way, is already there because of developments here in Frankfurt. We'll hear from Adrian and, of course, Peter before that shortly. But Chris on the balcony with me. Excellent for Peter Manley. Excellent.
Yeah, it's a bit of a Manley special, that one. He's good at it. He wins. He can win a game ugly. Guy can play darts. I've seen him a few times this year have some big averages and beat Phil Taylor in the Premier League early on. But that's just typical Manley, that.
Well, exactly, and he's 3-0 down against Alan Tabern, who's been in excellent form here, excellent form for some months, and has just found out he's in Wolverhampton, so he's playing relaxed. But Manley comes from 3 down and takes the next 8 legs.
I think his arm fell off on the way to the stage, didn't it? I mean, it's unbelievable to watch.
Yeah.
I mean, to win 8 legs on the spin, I mean, your opponent's got to be doing something awful wrong. It wasn't like Manley was averaging 105, 110, where...
No.
You know, he's got you under the cosh constantly. I don't understand what happened there, but yeah, fair play to Peter. He's a wily old boy. He finds a way of winning somehow and keeping it. I'm chuffed for him because he's far too good a player to be outside the top 16, and he'd be great in the Premier League to be.